half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ricky, the prayer warriors are being solicited, y'all, for Brentt Leaks. If you all don't know who Brentt Leaks is, he's the baby. Brentt Leaks. He's the baby boy of NeNe Leaks, y'all. Now, per TMZ, y'all, about 2 weeks ago, they were saying that Brentt had the medical emergency, honey, while in Atlanta, but was able to receive necessary care, y'all, to being quickly transported to a local hospital. Now, it's been reported, y'all, that Brentt was hospitalized for a few days, but has since been released and partaken in rehab in the hopes of recovering from the effects of the medical emergency. Now, Brentt is the only child, y'all, with the late Greg Leaks and NeNe Leaks, you know, which Greg passed away back in September of 21 after a battle with colon cancer. Now, they're saying, y'all, that on Monday, yesterday, NeNe spoke about her son's condition after she said, y'all, she started to receive an influx of messages from people asking about Brentt and sending well wishes. She said, quote, "We thank you guys so much. This is not the way I wanted it to come out," she said in her Insta story. She said, "We wanted to be able to talk about it ourselves when Brentt was in a better place. So here I am, because I would rather the correct thing to be out than something out that's not correct." She said that the doctors thought that he may have had a serious infection or had been using drugs, and neither was true. She said Brentt doesn't drink or do drugs. She said they're obviously testing him for all those things. Now, she said they were also thinking that he had caught COVID and didn't know he had it, as heart issues have been found in those with the Delta variant. She said, and they also said his weight is not the cause. Overall, NeNe said the doctors are still unclear, y'all, on what's behind such a scary situation. She said, quote, they have run a number of tests on him to see what could have possibly made this happen to him. She said, we are still trying to figure it out. If we knew the cause, obviously they could treat the cause. She said, but it was very scary. She said, I don't even want to go into details of what happened. She said, but she also mentioned that, you know, she had blood clots, you know, back in the day and what have you and stuff like that. But Brentt right now is doing fine, and just keep him and her family lifted in prayer. Yep, honey, it's sad though. You know, I mean, especially something serious like that. I mean, a heart attack and a stroke. I mean, heart condition and a stroke.
Yeah, I think she said something about letting the club go.
Really?
She said she was going to let the Club Lanithia go because that was her and Brent's place, you know, that they shared together after Greg's passing.
Yeah.
So
she said, but she's in good spirits. She said, but she said they were just definitely shocked. She said, just shocked. She said, but you want to thank all the guys and all of us, y'all, for prayer. So we got to keep her lifted in prayer, y'all, because that's a serious thing. And Brentt is only 23 years old. Yeah. And people like 23 years old and went through all of that. You know,
they said they don't know what it is yet, but she's looking forward to them finding out what it is so they can start treating it.
Yeah. So
prayers to her and her family.
Yes, Lord Jesus. Would you say something, Ricky?
No, I was about to say prayers out to her family, because that stuff get pretty serious, man. A lot of people be having sudden death, and I hope they do find out what it is, because she just, you know, went through that stuff with Greg, and I would just hate to see anything happen to him. You know, he's a great kid, and you know, she's a great mom, and she loved her son. That I know.
Yes.
So I just hope that he get better.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny. It was like she was saying. I mean, nobody knows what it is and stuff, but she said maybe it was something from birth, and now it's just showing up, because you know things like that could happen. You know, something you could go through at birth and you didn't know about it until you became an adult.
And that's her only child.
No, she has two sons. She has Brentt. Yeah,
okay.
That's her only son with Greg.
Oh,
so yes, Lord. So you know, so we're gonna keep them lifted and follow this story. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, they're saying, oh my God, who is this? Mase, honey. Him and Diddy. I mean. They say Mase dons past the suit, honey, to clap back at Diddy, y'all. But I thought they were, I mean, we talked about it, they were best friends, but they're saying now, after Diddy claimed Mase, honey, was a fake pastor who owes him $3 million, they say Mase went back to church, honey, to respond to the bad boy boss, honey. He went on and on to the break of dawn. Brett, what is wrong with your people?
Why they gotta be my people when they acting up? Why can't they be my people when they doing
rappers.
good?
Them rappers.
They rappers, but we got to keep them lifted, Ricky. I mean, Mase is a pastor. Pastors don't fight.
Well, times have changed. Times are changing every day. Yeah. We won't get by with those same old ways.
Yes.
Make it so soulful.
Okay.
Yes, But we gonna keep all parties lifted up in our prayer, y'all, because it's just something I would hate, the church to stop following Mase and whatever, because we need all the pastors that we could get, honey. So
yeah, and him being a pastor, I thought he would kind of take the higher road.
Exactly.
And they can resolve this. Did he say he don't owe the man nothing, and he want to see receipts? He said if he show him receipts, he'll pay him within 24 hours. So why can't we just stick by that? If he got the receipts, show Diddy receipts, let him pay him, and let's move on in love. Yeah. Please, y'all.
In love, Jesus. My
in
Lord.
Love, Lord.
My glory. Well, we're going to follow that story, too, honey. Hopefully all turns out well.
Here come a song about love.
No.
Brad, here comes a song about love.
Love! No.
All right, the Kahlua today, honey, is one of my favorite Kahluas. My Kahlua today, y'all, is black liqueur. On the high end, you say black liqueur, and on the low end, just say beautiful black. That's your Kahlua for today.
Love will make you oh so happy inside.
Feel that girl.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.